Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Black Talent TV's Look Who's Next. Of course, you guys know I'm your hostess with the mostest, Miss Simone Jackson, here to bring you guys another great episode of Look Who's Next. For those who don't know, Look Who's Next is a great podcast where we have engaging conversation with influential people in the entertainment industry. I'm really excited to be talking to our next guest for today. She is building quite an impressive body of work for herself as an actress. She has been in movies called You Don't Mess with the Zohan. She's been in Mother's Day. She's been in One Night at McCool. And she also will star in Insecure, HBO's hit Insecure with Issa Rae. But beside all that busyness, she's here to talk with us today. And we are so excited to be talking with her. Please, everyone, welcome Miss is it Donielle?
Yep, Donielle Artese.
Donielle Artese. Everyone
yes.
Give a warm welcome to Miss Donielle Artese. Hi, Donielle.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. We are doing good. How are you? We are really excited for you to join us today.
Oh, great. Awesome. I'm happy to be here.
Wow, we're happy to have you on here. Like I said, you've got impressive body work for yourself as an actress. So we are going to jump straight into the interview because I just would love to know first thing off is what began your passion for acting?
You know, I had this passion since I was a little girl. I used to write scripts for myself, watching The Facts of Life. And I was determined I was going to go on there as Tootie's little sister.
That is so cute.
And I would make up commercials and say them in the mirror. And we didn't have like recorders and phones and stuff when I was little. So, yeah.
That is awesome, though. That is cute. I really like that. But, you know, as an actress, can you tell me what type of roles do you gravitate to?
Whatever they hire me for, girl.
That is a good answer.
I mean, work is hard. It's hard to come by work in this business. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful for whatever they give me. But if it were up to me, I really like a family kind of silly, fun comedy. Not a comedian. But I'm pretty silly.
I definitely get the bright silliness personality coming through. So that would definitely have a great role for you, a family comedy thing going on. I think that would be awesome, you know. But as I said before in the introduction, you are going to be on Insecure. You're super lucky. You're going to be on the set and possibly seeing maybe Issa Rae. Can you tell us how'd you get involved with the show?
Well, I actually already shot the show, so I've done 4 episodes already out of the 8. I just auditioned for it, and it's funny because I didn't think I got the job. I was told that it was going to work on a certain date, and that date passed, so I just assumed I didn't get it. And then a day after, they called me and said, okay, we'd like to book her. I'm like, for what? What are they booking me for? I was really clueless. Yeah, and it turned out to be this very cute role as Molly's assistant.
Oh, how cool. I bet your reaction was just like floored, just absolutely floored.
I was jumping for joy.
I would too. Oh my goodness, I love Insecure. It's one of my definitely favorite shows. So to be, you know, to have you to work on that show, it had been a really great experience. You know, to be able to. Were you able to interact with Issa Rae at all?
I was. I got really lucky. There was one episode where I was supposed to be off screen with just one line that episode, but they realized that Molly's office has a glass wall and there's a chance that they might see me. So in the event that they did, they wanted to film me. So they did film me. You don't see me, but they filmed me. But that day, it was only Yvonne, Issa, and myself. We were the only actors there.
Oh,
wow. So, yeah, so I got a little bit of alone time with Miss Issa Rae. We got to talk and got to know each other a little. Yeah.
I am so jealous. She's so brilliant. That had to be really cool just to be able to just to have some one-on-one time with Issa. She's such an incredible actress. I mean, I would have probably passed out because I'm such a huge fan. But obviously, you were able to work it out.
Well, listen, I did fangirl a little bit. I did. I fangirled a little bit.
I'm so happy about that.
But at the end of the day, she's so normal and approachable. It's weird because you kind of want to be a little bit more of a fangirl, but then she's so humble. I'm like, okay, this is like talking to one of my friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, she's super cool.
That is awesome. That is so awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. You know, Donielle, 2018 was a huge year for, I would like to say, women and diversity. Granted, we still got a lot of work to do, but I think 2018 was a huge impact. Do you think Hollywood would keep up with this change?
Well, if they know what's good for them, if they're smart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the kind of numbers that some of our films pulled in. Get Out, obviously Black Panther. That just killed everything. That just broke the mold right there. Girls Trip, you know, even Crazy Rich Asians, like they see that people are starved for diversity. We are going to show up for diversity, and they should take note.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to see ourselves on the screen. We don't want to just see white people all the time.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, on every television, on every screen. We don't want to just see that. That's not realistic. That's not what the world is.
Exactly. So. Absolutely. And I totally agree with you that we definitely want to see representation on screen is very important. We want to see ourselves. You know, I'm so happy, you know, with huge movies like, you know, like you said, Black Panther, Crazy Rich Asians, Get Out, Girls Trip. I'm really glad we are finally seeing some representation, and like hopefully, as you said, if they're smart, they'll keep up with this trend. I definitely agree with you.
And even more to that is we're seeing representation in a different light. It's not 12 Years a Slave. It's not, you know, it's not the thugs and the, you know.
Right.
We're seeing Black superheroes. We're seeing rich, affluent, bougie, you know, we're seeing the antithesis of the stereotype.
Yes.
Which is necessary because it is reality. Not every Black person is a rapper and a thug.
Exactly.
Just not, or a slave.
Exactly.
Slaves. I don't think any of us are slaves. Well, we might be, but I don't think so. You know, you don't want to see that.
I totally agree with you. I do. I think this great new representation and getting away from the stereotypes, because like you said, you know, not all Black people are rappers and thugs, and so we're definitely seeing something, you know, different. And like I said, it's about time, and hopefully we will continue with this, because it is important to, you know, not only show representation, but to show all sides of people. We human beings, you know, are complex people. We're not just one note. So it's important to show us in all of our different, you know, characters and areas.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I'm really curious to know, what has been your favorite role to date so far?
Oh, gosh. My favorite role for myself was a little cute movie. I shouldn't call it little, but it was a Christian film that I did, and they basically were like, okay, let's find someone and have them be themselves. That's what I was. It was a really great little movie that's called Let There Be Light. But I gotta say, my favorite job so far, you know, I used to have a different one until last week. My favorite job is the one I'm working on right now, which is Jane the Virgin.
Oh, no way! Oh,
yes,
my
my favorite.
Oh, we here at BlackTalentTV love that show. That is awesome. That is so cool. Can you, I mean, goodness, Jane the Virgin. Oh my Lord, I love that show so much. How did you get involved with the show?
Well, I mean, you know, these are all just auditions. And this is another interesting story. So I went in for an audition for one role. I did not book that role. They booked someone else. I actually shot the same day as her. And because of my audition and because of what I brought to the audition, they called back and said, we did find someone for the role she auditioned for, but we would like to offer her this role because she's more this one. So they just offered it to me.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I've been like this, yes, 1,000 times, yes. Whatever you guys need me to do, I am so for it. That is beyond awesome. I think that is so cool. Besides Jane the Virgin, any other future projects that you're involved with that you can just give a little dish to BlackTalentTV about?
No, that's all I'm working on right now, which is a lot. I have 3 episodes, so
yeah,
I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. Throughout all the projects you're going to be getting here, where can the BlackTalentTV audience go to follow you and your work?
You can go to Instagram at Ms. MS Artese, Artese, or Twitter at Donielle Artese. And that's DONIELLE ARTESE. I don't know why my mother didn't just name me Danielle. But everyone thinks I'm being fancy. I'm like, I'm not being fancy. I actually have a different vowel in my name.
I love Precious. I don't know why my mama didn't just name me Danielle. And just, I love that. That is so awesome. There are so many goals to reach with acting. Donielle, what would you say one of your goals for acting is?
Well, they're kind of one and the same, but two different goals. I have series regular is like my main goal. That is just my absolute main goal as an actress. Always has been. I consider myself, and I had a group of friends, and I would call us the one job away. Like, we don't need 25 jobs. We just need one good job. That's it. Because that could happen any day with our careers, with where we are in our careers. So a series regular I'd love to book soon. But it can't happen for at least 6 months. But, and then the other thing is I wrote my own pilot. So I'd love to star in my own pilot. So that is a series regular, but it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? One, I would go in and audition and get the job. The other one, I would be the show creator and give myself the job.
Well, hey, if you have that power, why not? Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, and to kind of go a little bit further with the question, you said you wanted to either be a series regular or star in your own pilot. I know that a lot of actors nowadays are turning into directing. Would that something that'd be interesting to you?
Maybe down the line. I like being in front of the camera. I really do. I like my job. Maybe after I achieved all of the things that I want to do with my career,
Mm-hmm.
I tend to move on. You know, I was a professional dancer at first, and I wrote a list. I had a list of 4 people I had to work with. I had a list of the things that I wanted to do. And once I got almost all of those things, I was just missing one thing, one person. But I had been offered a job with that one person. And so I just said, you know what, that's just what it's going to be. I'm just going to have to just go down in history going, I almost worked with him. I had the job, but I wasn't available. And that was going to be fine. And then I moved on to my acting career, you know. So I like to get in, do what I want to do, and then move on. So who knows, maybe after I have my series regular and get the films, the type of films under my belt that I want, I might just consider directing.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. I definitely understand that, you love being in front of the camera. You love acting, and that's a passion for you, and that's something that's driving you right now. So yeah, maybe down the line, you'll be able to direct something, maybe a TV series or a film, a TV pilot, something. That would be really cool to actually really see though. So that's
Right.
mhm. Mm-hmm. So hitting at you the final question, Miss Donielle. Can you tell me if you had any chance to work with any director, TV, film, whatever, who would you love to work
Oh my goodness, that is a tough question. There are so many. I mean, who doesn't want to work with Steven Spielberg?
with? Exactly.
Um, you know what I mean? Just because. Just
Right.
because.
Mm-hmm.
I, I I think that would have to be. Got to be someone else.
She said it's gotta be
I got to.
somebody else.
Got to be someone else that I'm just not thinking of. I've already worked with Ava DuVernay, but I would love to work with her again.
Oh, that'd be
Um,
awesome.
yeah, interesting fact. I did her very first thing when she decided, I think I want to be a director. I did her first piece. It was a short film with Melissa D'Souza from Best Band.
Mm-hmm.
She and I. And it's, a cute little piece called Saturday Night Life. So I've already worked with her, but I'd like to work with her now as Ava. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is really awesome, though.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I think that is Steven Spielberg would still be my top choice, though.
Oh yeah,
Just
no.
because he did E.T. He did E.T. The best movie. I showed it to my nieces. I love that movie.
So do I, but how did I know you had to say that? I had a telepathic feeling that you were gonna say it's because of E.T., but that's where it started for a lot of people. So I cannot blame you there. That is a pure classic. But yeah, that is
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg, Ava DuVernay. Yes, it's the fact that you starred in her very first piece that she did. If you can mention that short film one more time, I want to make sure the Black Talent TV audience and of course myself check it out.
It's called Saturday Night Life. I don't know. I don't have any idea where you could see it, but that's what it's called. And it's on my resume, so.
YouTube, we probably find it on YouTube, but I want to insist everyone to see it, see, Ava DuVernay's first piece, and see Miss Donielle in there shining in the short film. I can imagine, so definitely check that out. I definitely encourage everybody to definitely check out Donielle on her Instagram and keep up with her future projects that's coming at her. It seems that she's got a lot. Again, she's going to be on Jane the Virgin, so we are going to be excited to see that. I cannot wait. But I really do appreciate, you coming and speaking with me. Like I said, I know you're a very busy woman. You're about to get busier, so I do appreciate you taking your time and sitting and talking with me.
Oh, of course. My pleasure.
Yeah, we definitely here at BlackTalentTV appreciate it. We definitely enjoyed we definitely enjoyed the interview here today, and we definitely enjoy pretty much your personality. It definitely shines through. So we definitely hope to see more things coming your way because, yeah, you got star power all written all over you.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. From your mouth to God's ears, girl.
Yes, right? Right? And anyone else who's listening, any major director, I know a talented actress who can star in your next film today. So make sure you guys
Whoop,
check her out.
whoop.
She said, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Hey.
Make sure you definitely check her out. She's very, very gifted and talented. She's already, like I said, already got an amazing resume already. So definitely anyone listening, book your next actress in Donielle Artese because she is definitely star power quality. So again, I definitely want to thank her for joining us today. I want to thank the Black Talent TV audience for listening in. It was great. You guys know that if you guys would like to interview with me or advertise with us here at Black Talent TV, make sure you guys hit us up at info@blacktalentTV.com. We're always happy to hear from you guys, so make sure you guys definitely do that. Again, I want to one more time say thanks to Miss Donielle. I do want to make sure you guys check her out on Instagram. And if you guys can find her little short film on YouTube, I definitely implore you guys to check that out. It sounds like it's a cute little short film, so make sure you guys do that. But again, till then, I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Simone Jackson. Until another great episode of Look Who's Next, I just want to tell everyone, Miss Donielle, Black Talent TV family, you guys have a beautiful day. And we'll be back soon. Bye.